hardly made a dent on poverty incidence in the Philippines, which remains very high at 27.9%. So whatever gains we achieve, you still have to trickle down and benefit the underprivileged and the poor. Natural disasters such as typhoons, floods, and landslides brought about by climate change is so unprecedented and overwhelming. It happens even in areas and times you least expect, resulting in massive loss of lives, property, and livelihood. We are certainly not lacking in man-made calamities. Environmental pollution, illegal logging, drug addiction, and even financial scams are negatively impacting the lives of our people. I am sure you are aware of these problems, which are causing frustration and disappointment among our people. These are indeed enormous and daunting, but let me report and update you on a project which will help alleviate the situation in our own little way. We have focused and given priority to the development of our youth, as they are the most vulnerable. But with time on their side, and with their passion and idealism, we hope to transform them into productive and successful members of the community. It will enable and empower them to achieve their full potential and realize their dreams and aspirations. We just have to provide them with the necessary tools to do it. Sabi nga nila na sa kabataan ang pag-asa ng bayan. In our grand reunion, the Pangasinan Eastern Academy Alumni Association, through High School Class 63, discussed potential projects we can do for our town. And we set up criteria in arriving at the best option. And what are these? Something we can manage and afford, something that will get widespread support, something that will have the biggest impact on the lives of our youth, especially the poor, something perpetual in nature, an ongoing concern which will benefit not only the present but future generations to come. After much discussion, we arrived at the decision to put up a public library. I repeat, my friends, a public library, not a Pangasinan Eastern Academy library. Please remember that the Pangasinan Eastern Academy already ceased operations long time ago, and it is now closed. For the thousands of successful and grateful graduates of the Academy, we also want to honor someone whom we believe is one of the best teachers and a leading educator of our time in Eastern Pangasinan. And he is no other than Don Chokilo Paroli alias, also the director and founder of the Academy. We are dedicating the library in his memory, and the students of all private and public schools in our town. At this point, I'd like to call on some members of the High School Class 63 who is spearheaded the project and are present here tonight. I'd like to thank them for sharing and believing in our vision and advocacy. Most important, they help us persevere through the tough times. I'd like to call on Abby Velasco. Please stand. Who is also our Vice President for the U.S., Tony Barlongo. Our Auditor and Chairman of the Fundraising Committee, Susan Kagawan Tayak. Our Treasurer and our other classmates, Evelyn Kagawan. Mayor Sullivan, unfortunately, he was unable to make it, and of course, Ms. Lydia Gillion. Let's give them a big hand. I also would like to acknowledge the support and contributions of the other officers of the Alumni Association here in the U.S. Irma Hontalan, our secretary, I think she's here. And our directors, Larry Buka, please stand to be recognized. Carmen Basa and Carmen Tobias. Their Philippine counterparts also deserve our recognition and thanks. Dari Chua, our Vice President, Eunice Miranda, our Secretary, who is now here in the U.S., of course, Roy, who helped me tell our treasurer, is now staying or living in Chicago. Mrs. Garcion Hodan, our most senior officer, but still a very still energetic auditor, and our directors, Jerry Cooma, Rinaldo Quinto, and Rosalina Tayuguenians. I also would like to thank Mayor Mapili and all members of the Sangguniang Bayan Tayug chaired by Vice Mayor Madeline Kabutahi for agreeing to pursue the joint project and approving the memorandum of agreement whereby the municipality of Tayug will donate 130 square meters lot and the Alumni Association will put up the library. With our unwavering commitment and determination, we finally turned over the project to the municipal government through Mayor Mapili and the Sangguniang Bayan last March 15, 2012. And so, we just celebrated our first anniversary during our town fest in March this year. If you come and visit our town, and I hope you will come one of these days, you will see a two-story building located adjacently to the right of the Tayug Municipal Hall. And this is the first ever public library which is now operational. As many of you are present here tonight, I'd like to take this opportunity to thank all supporters and donors who contributed cash and in kind. We appreciate the widespread support we have gotten, which transcends all sectors of the community. Thanks to the alumni of the Pangasinan Eastern Academy, the Zaragoza Colleges, the Lona Colleges, and the Tayug High School. Let's give them a big hand. Many thanks also to our townmates and friends here in the U.S., particularly the members and officers of the Tayug Association of Southern California. Let's give them a big hand. Officers and members of the Pangasinan Brotherhood, thank you very much. Let's give them a big hand. And also from those of Canada, particularly the Tayug Association of Ontario, through the efforts of their officers and members. And they're represented here by Moises Velasco, who is the former president, and also to the support of Eddie Panga and Norma Panlivio Cruz. We also would like to thank the contributions of our townmates, those from Europe and the Middle East. I'd like to request our dear friend, Mr. Fernando Marinas, that if possible, we would like to upload the photo coverage of the blessing and inauguration of the library so that anyone who would want to see an update of the project can see it at the website, ipangasinan.org. I hope, Fernando, that would be possible. Thank you.
No problem.
Well, they say, my friends, that knowledge is power and priceless. If you take a look at the logo of the three leading schools in Tayug, you will see there in their seal, power or knowledge is power. And it is indeed power. Good education and knowledge is key to success and a secure future. It levels the playing field amongst the rich and the poor. It is a fact of life. And most of you, my friends, if not all of you, are beneficiaries and role models. I know many classmates and friends who come from poor families, many of whom migrated to America, armed only with high school or college diploma. You came here with uncertain future, but with good knowledge and education, coupled with hard work and determination, you succeeded and secured your family's future. This is a time-tested and proven formula for success. It works everywhere, and it works every time. And this is why we believe in pursuing this advocacy to increase chances of our youth succeed in life. Enhancing education and knowledge is an ongoing concern, and our job at operating and maintaining the library is not yet complete nor done. There is so much to be desired, and we need to provide continuing support to the library, not only to make it effective, but to make it world-class. With today's fast-paced developments and breakthroughs, our students should have access to the latest technology and information to be competitive and at par with their counterparts worldwide. It is with this mission, my friends, that I stand before you tonight to solicit your generous support for additional donations or funding to improve our facilities. We have to upgrade IT and communications infrastructure. We still need additional books, computers, so that we can upgrade information and reference materials and then accommodate more students. I'd like to request you to contact Abby or Tony here if you wish to make donations, because they're responsible for donations coming from North America. It will go a long way in enhancing the capability of the library and the quality of services that we extend to the public. Let me assure you that every dollar you donate will be fully acknowledged and accounted for. It will be well spent for what it is intended for. I hope this will not be the last project of Tayuguenians, considering the many problems at hand. We can practice good leadership individually by initiating service to others and serving out of genuine love. And remember that together in unity we can do bigger things. And giving is the highest level of living. Many thanks to the organizing committee headed by Chairwoman Iba Takanay Mandapat. Give her a hand. Thank you for the opportunity to talk about our advocacy and to speak in behalf of the beneficiaries. Thank you in advance for your continuing support, and again, congratulations for a successful grand reunion. Let's all enjoy the rest of the evening. Thank you.
Thank you, Engineer Marquez. Thank you for reminding us that we have a social responsibility. And thank you for your advocacy and emphasizing the value of education. Thank you so much. Okay, so are we ready for... I see somebody there dancing already. Can we have some music? Are we done?